Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3.
Good Saturday evening, hockey fans. Welcome to Bud King Ice Arena. Got a couple assistants here tonight giggling. Got a stand-in for one Sid Thompson, not feeling 100%, so get well, Sid. We need you back here. Not only is Sid sick, head coach Marty Raymond out tonight with illness. So assistant coach Charlie and head varsity girls coach Rick Burns on the bench tonight for the boys. So
Ladies
little change of scenery.
Please welcome our junior Winhawks from Winona Mites, Rory Goodmanson and Jack Blumentripp.
Should be a good game tonight. Owatonna Huskies in town here to play the Winhawks.
And here come your Winona Winhawks!
Similar records on the year. Owatonna sitting a little ahead of Winona in the standings, but should be a pretty evenly matched game for the most part. Let's see if we can get going early on. Winhawks here nearing the end of the season. It's a fun way to kind of wrap things up here as we close out with a good contest, good competitive game here against the Huskies coming to travel into Winona on a Saturday evening. So stay tuned for puck drop in just a few minutes. We got our junior Winhawks out holding the flags, representing a couple goalies. Always important position to make sure our netminders are out there with the flags. I know Sid Thompson would love seeing that out there. Sid the Kid, lifetime card carrying member of the goalie union. Want to make sure we give him a shout out. So stay tuned. Puck drop here after starting lineups are announced.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to our last regular season game of the year. Tonight, the Owatonna Huskies travel on to take your Winona Winhawks. Let's begin by introducing the Huskies starting line. At goaltender, number 1, Garrett Stetler. Defenseman, number 34, Seth Johnson. Defenseman, number 25, Hunter Spurgeon. At center, number 7, Andrew Mitchell. At right wing, number 37, Caleb Ringhofer. And at left wing, number 15, Jackson Kath. The Huskies are coached by Dennis Will. And now the starting lineup for your Winona Winhawks. Starting in goal, senior number 29, Damon Noland. At defense, junior number 43, Paxton Raymond. Defenseman, a freshman, number 13, Alex Suffrins. At center, senior number 10, Avon Prodzinski. At right wing, senior number 7, Tristan Hagen. And at left wing, a sophomore, number 8, Caden Grass. The Winhawks are coached by Ricky Burns and Charlie Olson. At this time, will you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's officials are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Their experience qualifies them to administer the rules of the game. An attitude of good sportsmanship should be upheld by all players, coaches, and spectators, no matter what their personal loyalties are in this contest. We ask that you respect everyone and enjoy the game.
All right, just moments away from puck drop here, Saturday evening, Bud King Ice Arena. Stand-in play-by-play guy here for Sid Thompson. Sid's home resting up. Head coach Marty Raymond on the mend also, hopefully, with his illness. He's out tonight. Charlie and Rick got the bench. Nice for a young coach like Charlie to get an opportunity to kind of lead the show a little bit here. So a little bit different look for the Winhawk boys. I have no doubt they'll come out flying tonight, though. Ready to go. Great matchup against the Owatonna Huskies. So starting lineups announced. Officials are ready to get things underway. Fans are loading up in the stands here. Should be a entertaining next couple hours here. So if you're not down here, head on down. You're tuned in on WAP's activities. We appreciate having you on the YouTube channel. Man in charge, Ryan Wadowitz to my right, making sure everything's happening the way it needs to happen. So thank you, Ryan. Here we go. Puck drop one back over to Suffren. Suffren's flip it up quickly to Grass. Grass is quick on it. Chips it down low. 7. Regroup to 14 of the Huskies, or 34 to Huskies. Started there for the Huskies, and they're going to clear a little bit further than they'd like, all the way down the ice. We'll get an offensive zone draw here. Top line still on the ice. Tristan Hagen to the left of Prodzinski. Right of him is Caden Grass, Paxton Raymond, Alex Suffren's on the blue line. Officials give us a little pause. They didn't like what they see there. Going to kick 7 out of the face-off circle. They might kick the whole team out of the face-off circle if they can't be patient here. A conversation about how things work. Get guys lined up. Face-off one back. Quick shot. Misses everything there. Did Prodzinski. Quick, good release there. Suffrens tries to hold for a minute. Scores past him. Prodzinski, first one on it. Going to go below his own goal line, kick it over to Raymond. Raymond cut off there nicely by 37 of the Huskies. Huskies maintain possession, walk near side. Look far side, misses everybody, bouncing puck just over the stick, and number 25, Spurgeon, couldn't quite handle that bouncing puck. Regroup to the Huskies in their own end. Throw it up the boards, neutral zone, good at quick entrance. 15 walks through one, maintains down low. Looking for support as the Huskies were changing behind him. Hagen in a board battle along the left side there. Quick shot off the top of Nolan and kicked into the netting. That'll give us a stoppage and a defensive zone draw with 16:01 left in the first period. Yep, right off the top of the head there for Nolan. You got a good look at that one. Ducked his head right off the dome, right into the netting. Second line out here. Face-off one back. St. George picks it up looking for help. Pinched off by a Husky. Lang picks it up there, loses it for a second. St. George up center, quick pass off Jarowski's stick. Couldn't quite connect as Curtin was cutting across. Thrown out, blue line held. Back down low we go. Charles on it. Just mishandles the puck a little bit there off the backhand. Thrown back out to the point. Husky shoot, redirect, comes out, bouncing far side. Good thing 18 was little out of position, kind of handcuffed him because he had a wide open yawning net to shoot at. Curtin clears it out far side, neutral zone. Jarowski, first one on it to pressure, 22 for the Huskies. Gets a good stick and a wave of pass. Jarowski, good forecheck there, kind of holding the zone. Prodzinski's going to be the first one on it. Overskates the puck, just couldn't quite handle it. Grass jumps off the bench, gets a stick on it. Charles jumps into the play, gets it back in the offensive zone for the Winhawks. Skates through some contact. Huskies recover there towards their own net. A little mishandle there, but recovered nicely. Kicked out far. Little box out there by 22 or 21 high in the defensive zone for the Huskies, and then they're offsides. I never minded that play, the little box out. If you got good possession, have your wingers get up the wall a little bit, box out the D, and make sure we get into the neutral zone. Nice little play by the Huskies to get through the neutral zone with speed. Unfortunate part was, for them, the Winhawks gapped up well and forced a turnover, or at least a stoppage at the blue line. So good job by the D of the Winhawks, gapping up early through the neutral zone and forcing a stoppage there and getting a face-off inside the neutral zone. One by the Huskies, shot deep off Raymond's stick down low. Paxton Raymond, first one on it, picks a stick, goes hard into the boards. Kicked out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Grass. Grass avoids contact. Hagen throws it down low. 34 for the Huskies, back to pick it up. Jump there nicely by Prodzinski. He's going to walk shot. Hits a crossbar. Ringing crossbar there. He absolutely let that fly. And he had the spot picked out as a goal. He got behind his pads and got a little low there. And he missed by inches. Huskies back on the attack. Through neutral zone clean. Drop pass. Looking for some room. 3 shot right into the chest protector of Nolan. Kicked out to the far side in the corner. Cycled back 37, looking for support. Throws a tough angle shot, trying to catch the back of Nolan. Doesn't quite work. Back out to the point we go. Huskies, good offensive zone time early. Defense walks in, looking to go back in forehand. Hits a post, no goal. Yikes, that was close. Rebound got by Nolan, but hit the far post and kicked straight out. Official had a really good look, waved it off quick. Another quick shot by 20 in the high slot. Winhawks scrambling here in their own zone. Can't quite relieve the pressure, as the Huskies are really spinning here early in the offensive zone. 2-on-1, Winhawks come away with the puck. Prodzinski turns away from trouble, hits the brakes again, trying to find some space. Then he's going to use his speed, turns it over, just got a little off his stick. 24 holds nicely there at the blue line. Suffrans overskates the puck. Back to Prodzinski, he turns away. And he's going to have to recover near side board. Settle things down a little bit, throws it out, gets it into neutral ice. Huskies back to work they go. Good hold by 21. Prodzinski tried to walk around him, and 21 Heltling ripped a shot over the crossbar and missed everything right out into neutral ice. Quick regroup as the Huskies are back in. 26 walk shot, glove save, Nolan Damon. He saw it the whole way. Tracked it nicely right into the catcher. Settle things down and see if we can't get out of the zone here. The Huskies are really buzzing. Winhawks struggling to get out of the zone here early. It's tough when you get trapped like that, and Nolan's in the squad a long time. That's exhausting. Face-off one straight to the right of Lang. Charles for St. George, first one on it. Charles, excuse me. Out to Drowski. Drowski gets a bouncing puck out. Lang runs through a guy. Huskies go far side. Charles first one on it. They're going to get a penalty here. I'm assuming on Lang for cross-check in the back there. Skated right through the guy's numbers. A little too easy of a call there for the officials. If it looked suspect to me, it was probably pretty questionable. So Winhawks will go on the kill here. And if Sid Thompson was here right now, he'd be telling you about the importance of special teams play. And he's not wrong. So got to win the face-off here. We got to kill this penalty off. 12:37 left in the first period. Lang in the box. Winhawks will be shorthanded here, and we get a stoppage again. We're really struggling with the face-offs tonight here. And this time they're going to toss Hagen out of the circle. First killers group's going to be
penalty assessed number 3 of the Winhawks. 2 minutes for a cross-check.
Top line with Paxton Raymond and Prodzinski playing blue line, but our top forward line out there with Raymond for our first 4 killers on this penalty. The Huskies try to go with a little rim play, and Nolan reads that and says, get that out of here. Start over, boys. 1:33 left on the power play for the Huskies. They're going to regroup behind the own net as they set things up. 34 is going to come through over skate. He had a head of speed, just forgot that little black biscuit there. That's kind of an important part of the game. Huskies come in offsides. Coach Charlie helping him, let him know that it wasn't a legal play as an entrance there. Threw his arm up quick to let him know, hey, you can't do that. 1:20 left on the man advantage here for the Owatonna Huskies. Hagen in the circle, loses the draw, shot deep right away. Nolan back there to play it, misses everything. 21, first one on it. That's Kleckert for Owatonna. He's looking to set something up. Looks slot. Ooh, nice quick release there by 15. Kath. That bumper guy right in the middle. They got it to him right away. Another shot there, steered aside. Good block out in front by, I believe that was Caden Grass. Raymond tries to rim it out. Just sneaks through the defense of the Huskies there and gets out to neutral ice, forces them to come out of the zone and start over. 50 seconds left on the power play for the Huskies. Kind of a sloppy entrance there by Owatonna, but they managed to regain possession. For a moment, Raymond first one on it. He's going to walk through one. Avoids contact. Throws a backhand out to the point. 34 holds there. Right back into the Huskies go. 7 throws it down right in front. shot, save, rebound, covered. Somehow Nolan kept that out of the net. Wow, really nice play there out in front by the Huskies. I mean, they had a guy drive right down the slot uncovered. Nice little one-touch pass by the guy down in the corner. I think it was number 7. Oh, I'm sorry, number 21. Did a nice job of getting it to the good vision there, getting it to the kid driving on the far side. So somehow the netminder for the Winhawks got his leg out there and slowed things down and got it covered enough to get a face-off here to his right. Puck dropped there, won by the Huskies. 25 down to 37. Ringhoff with the puck on a second look, shoot, misses everything, and maybe Nolan got a blocker on that and just chipped it enough to get it out of the way. St. George driven into the boards hard, dangerous play. Huskies are going to get a penalty for that. It's one of those scary ones where they go right through the numbers, and St. George is kind of in a vulnerable position anyway. Glad he got his head up, which is the right way to do that, is make sure you're getting your head up and taking the cage to the boards and not head down. Bad things happen in a hurry there, so I believe there's going to give him a minor penalty for roughing, but I'll tell you what, that's a scary little play there. Glad he's okay. So we'll have some even strength hockey for 12 seconds here, 4-on-4 hockey, and then the Winhawks will go on the power play for 1:48. So let's see if they can't do something here. Face-off won by the Huskies.
Minor penalty assessed to the Huskies. 2 minutes for roughing, number 20.
Hagen, far side boards, half wall, maintains possession. Grass gets absolutely dumped right in the slot there.
Winhawks at full strength.
Prodzinski first one on it, can't maintain possession. 7 for the Huskies, shot kicked aside there nicely by Nolan. And the Winhawks go, they're on the power play now. Quick entrance, here we go. Hagen's gonna walk through one and then turns the puck over. Just got enough of it to the Huskies to chip it loose off his stick. The top unit out there, top power play unit for the Winhawks, trying to make something happen here. Did a good job of killing off that first penalty. And that puck's just gonna roll off Prodzinski's stick a little too far. Oh, jeez Louise. Nolan about helped the Huskies out. That would have been the first time I've seen a goalie score on himself, at least in a long time. Tried to hold the puck and just about threw it in his own dang net. Winhawks attempt to enter with a hard rim, and it doesn't work, and it's back down behind Nolan. This time he settles it down behind his own net and keeps it out of harm's way. Prodzinski picks it up. He's going to get ahead of speed. He's going to enter through the neutral zone and drive wide. Hits the brakes, waiting for something to set up. Throws it down low. Curtin, first one on it. Curtin picks it up. Steers away from trouble. Tries to go far side. Not a great look there, trying to go through 3 sticks. Just keep it simple. Don't make it complicated. Far side, handcuff Prodzinski. Prodzinski tries to steer away from one. Good job by the Huskies to pinch that off and throw it the length of the ice, forcing the Winhawks to start over again. Raymond, first one on it. Throws it up far side to Curtin. Curtin's just going to make sure it's not icing, chip it in, and go for a change. The Huskies don't mind. They're going to take that puck behind their own net and ice it once more. So that's one of those things there where, I mean, if we're going to throw that puck up like that, we got to get in the zone. Huskies quick play there on the attack on the forecheck. Number 7's kind of been a nuisance here all night. Mitchell, he's everywhere right now for the Huskies.
Huskies at full strength.
Back to 5-on-5 we go. Wilkin dumps it in. First one on it. Lang to Wilkin. Back to Lang. Lang tries to go up to the point. St. George thinks better of the shot, throws it back down low. Drowski battles there, gets rubbed out by 24. St. George holds. Wilkin looking to get off. Another dangerous play there, but no penalty. Drowski went through the shoulder just enough. And back come the Huskies. Flat-footed is Caden Grass at the blue line. Suffrance tries to rub the guy out, but doesn't quite get there. 24, fine shot. Steered aside easily by Nolan. Back comes Suffrance. Suffrance 1-on-5. Just dumps it deep. He's going to forecheck it. And then thinks better of it and turns around. Good stick there by Caden Grass to keep the puck in the offensive zone, and then he's mishandles the puck slightly and it's thrown out to the point. Suffrance tries to hold on the backhand right into his shin pad. Raymond's going to have to hustle. He's got 21 right on his shoulder. Good play by Paxton Raymond to shrug off pressure and find a lane to that puck. Huskies aren't giving him much room to breathe here, though. They've got a 2-on-1 developing back the other way. Charles pointing direct in traffic, and the Huskies are going to finish the job there on the rebound. Charles pointed to Prodzinski to pick up the second guy, and then we let go of the first guy. So The 2-on-1 developed into a 2-on-2. Rebound, second save by Nolan was really, really good. But then Charles got himself out of position and just didn't get the stick there of that initial attacker, number 16. And 16 ended up scoring the goal, ended up finishing the job there. So that's Roush, Grady Roush for the Huskies, putting them up 1-0. Tied up, face-off drop, back to Raymond. Raymond chips it ahead to...
Scoring for the Huskies, number 16, Grady Roush, assisted by number 18, Caleb Ringhofer.
Cameron was trying to get in the zone, turn the puck over. Huskies back on the attack. That time Charles gets a stick as they were trying to go right back to the slot, right back to the wells. The third line's getting some looks here. Hawks gets the Husky, gets an official, gets everybody. He's still pushing around through trouble. Back in the D zone we go, right to the stick of Cameron. Cameron's going to look for some space through the middle and then try to dump it. Doesn't quite get it as low as he'd like. Huskies turn it right back into neutral ice. Charles jumps in there, hits a guy. Cameron does get it low this time. They're going to wave off icing, and they're going to go for a change. First on the attack is Lang. Lang to Curtin. Curtin looking for some help as guys change behind him. Throws it back down low on a cycle play. Lang a little late to the party. Trying to get a body on 25. He absorbs and sends it out. Winhawks got a tag up, get back on side here. Huskies 26, first one on it. Davison sends it. We get a little touch by 15 just to avoid icing. First one back is St. George. St. George hits the brakes looking for some space. Throws it behind for Suffrans. Suffrans kicks it up near side to Curtin. Curtin chips it out to Lang, who was cutting to the puck. Little out of his reach. Right to the stick of a Husky player. 34 is going to a little regroup there to 25 in the neutral zone. And quick entrance by Mitchell again. Number 7, Mitchell, good feet. Managed to get the puck back. Shot off a stick and out of play to slow things down. 5:54 left in the first. Winhawks trailing by 1 on a rebound that just didn't get controlled quite the way we'd like it. And Huskies crashed in their own trash and cleaned it up and buried it. So Winhawks down 1 here early in the contest. Plenty of time to battle back here, so get our feet moving. Been kind of hemmed up in the D zone a little bit more than we'd like, so we're going to have to figure out a way to get out a little bit cleaner and make sure that we get sticks out in front there. So Huskies win the faceoff, throw it down low. Mitchell first one on it for the Huskies, thrown off the back of the cage. Raymond kicks it out to Grass. Grass is going to get rubbed out by 37 of the Huskies as they regroup back to their defense and they kick it right back up to 15 Kath. Kath enters with Mitchell on his left. Steered aside by Raymond and right to the stick of Prodzinski. Prodzinski's going to come through with a head of speed. He's got help. 4-on-4 as they enter the line or enter the zone. Hagen picks it up. Down in the corner. Steers away from trouble. To try to chip it out to his point, and he does. Picked up there by Raymond. Raymond shot save there by Stetler, who hasn't had a lot of action. As a matter of fact, it might be one of his first saves on the night. I'm not sure what the shots are, but I got to tell you, I don't think we've called Stetler's name for a save much here, so that might be the first one he's had to make, to be honest with you, which isn't a good look after 12 minutes of hockey. So that's with a shortened power play, and I don't know if I had to say much yet. So we're going to have to get the offense rolling. It's much easier to keep the puck out of the net if we're playing in their zone. A shot by Raymond redirected there in front, hit some traffic, and Stetler covers that. So again, I ain't got the shots in front of me, but I know it's not 0-0. See if we can't maintain some offensive zone time here with Cameron taking the draw. Looks like maybe Hawks to his left and Wilkin to his right. Face off one, Hawks, quick shot, redirect, score! You bet! Ryan Hawks! Third line, center, face off win, shot, hits some traffic and gets Stetler right in the 5-hole. And we got tie game. Just like that, boys. That's why winning those faceoffs is so important. Cameron has kept battling. Hawks hits actually 22 a stick and bounces right down. And not a lot the goalie could do there. It hit not Huskies number 22, not stick, and bounced right down on Stetler. And Stetler had no clue that puck was going to be there. And here we go. Like I said before, there's plenty of time to get back in his hockey game. So now we're back even. 5:01 left to play. Center ice face off there now with the goal by Ryan Hawks. Nice little touch pass there by Jarowski, but Lang wasn't ready for it.
Scoring for your Winhawks, number 21, Ryan Hawks. Assisted by number 11, Gavin Kamer.
And when when I say Lang wasn't quite ready for that, as a centerman, he's coming through and he's got a stick at his waist. I feel like we tell these kids since the time they can skate, to get your dang stick on the ice. That's where the game's played. And Raymond's going to go in the box here for a trip, would be my guess, or a hold. They got kind of tied up. He drugged the guy down with him, and we're going to go back on the kill. So tripping is a call. That time Raymond just didn't get in the lane. He swung his stick. If he would have kept his feet moving and got in front of that guy, he's fine. He had the angle and just didn't quite close out in time, and wasn't a bad play. Just got caught a little more flat-footed than he'd probably like. And when that happens, we get stick penalties and bad things go wrong, and we're back
Minor
on the
penalty
kill.
assessed number 43 of the Winhawks. 2 minutes for tripping.
St. George tried to clear the puck and bounced it off Watkins' head, I think. So Watkins got a puck touch on tonight here, standing on the bench. Defensive zone draw here. Huskies back on the second power play. Won by the Huskies, 21. Rubbed off there by Prodzinski. Back out to the point we go. 34 walks line shot. Saved by Nolan. Might have been going over the net, but hey, covered up anyway. We'll take faceoffs. Faceoffs are much less dangerous than bouncing pucks in the front of the net. So special teams going to be the name of the game here. Early, it looks like. Tied up there momentarily. Pushed back to the point. 34 to 22. Not back to 34. He's going to walk through, look for a lane, goes far side shot, misses everything. Loses an edge. The old blue line monster got him and hustled out, did Hagen, but he was just a little late to the party. Not a bad play, skated through the guy. 21 goes far side save. Nolan doesn't know where the puck is there, but he had it somewhere in the gear. That's all that matters. So way to get back across. Nice little slick play there by the Huskies to go across the slot through the Royal Road, right on the stick, and good of Nolan to get across and make that save. 1:19 left on the power play for the Huskies. One again, Mitchell back to 34. 34 is going to walk the line. That's Johnson. Johnson back to Mitchell. Back to Johnson. Back to Mitchell. They're just going to play catch for a minute. Mitchell handles the puck, throws it back down 21, looking for the bumper in the middle, but doesn't quite get through as Prodzinski got a shin on it. Back out to Johnson to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to shoot. Good job there with a block by Prodzinski. Comes out to Hagen's stick, and Hagen gets it into neutral ice. Caden Grass going to be the first one on it as he's forechecking pretty heavy there through the offensive zone. Back out come the Huskies. 3-on-2. Good job getting a stick there by Suffrens as he got Mitchell tied up just enough to make sure that wasn't trouble. Bouncing puck below the goal line. Back out to the point we go. Not to Johnson. Johnson back down to Mitchell. Mitchell shot. Hit somebody out in front. Prodzinski comes away with it. He's going to steer away from trouble and just settle things down. 20 left on the kill. Now he's going to go. Go ahead. See if we can't kill this baby off right here. Prodzinski, good speed, comes in, enters the zone looking for help. Tries to throw it out to Hagen. Hagen then throws it back down low. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Winhawks here. Huskies going to come back. That's not with a full head of speed, and they're going to be offsides. 3 seconds left on the kill. Good gap there. Another thing we tell the kids is quit stick handling at the blue line. Get the puck in the zone. Not made the mistake of stopping just short. Forwards didn't know what was going to happen, and they all entered, and he did not. So good break there for the Winhawks. 3 seconds left on the kill. 2:30 left in the first period. Lang in the face-off circle, takes the draw, wins the draw back to Charles. Charles tries to kick it out. Didn't get much on it. Drowski skate to stick. Goes right up to Raymond, who just jumped out of the box. Raymond gets into the zone. Curtin crashing. He's trying to get to that rebound. Puck's loose. Bouncing puck. Good job by Stetler to just get enough of it to get it behind the net. That time Lang had a stick on the ice, and he found himself hitting the puck. Good little play there to make sure that stayed back in the Husky zone, and we're kind of getting a little more forecheck here out of the Winhawks late in the first. Stetler glove save. He's going to hold on there and settle things down. So couple minutes left here in the first. Winhawks starting to find the legs a little bit here and playing the offensive zone, which is much more fun for everybody. Unless you're a Huskies fan, but we are not. Here we go. Offensive zone draw here for the third line. Cameron's going to take the draw, see if we can't catch Lightning twice. This looks familiar. Cameron back to Hawks. Nope, not this time. Faceoff's tied up there. Jumps on it. Wilkins, first one on it. Cameron throwing the puck to himself, gets it out to the slot. Nobody home. St. George is going to try to jump and hold. Puck squirts out. Sufferance, first one on it. He's going to turn and throw it on his forehand right up and neutral ice. Good read there, far side to Wilkins. Wilkins going to fly in with a head of speed. Had the puck roll off just a little further than he'd like on that tape-to-tape pass. As we say, those ones you got to corral, man. You get hit in the tape. Doesn't happen a lot. 20, entering with speed. Good recovery there by Sufferance. Puck off a stick. Cameron picks it up. He's going to just throw it out to neutral ice and make them regroup there. 25 of the Huskies kicks it up to 3. 3's going to enter. Not a great gap by the Winhawks. They gave him a ton of space. We're lucky he shot the puck there because they gave him way too much space there to enter the zone. 37, first one on it. Battle and Sufferance. Back out to 37. Everyone just sat there and stopped moving. Puck shot blocked out in front. Prodzinski picks it up. Prodzinski's got good speed again. Tries to walk through one. Managed to get around him. First on the puck, looking to center. Grass went to the net.
Left in the first period.
Couldn't quite pick it up, and Stetler's just going to cover down low. As I said earlier on that last play, it was kind of a dangerous little play. Sufferance got below the net and then just stopped skating. All of a sudden, the puck squirted out in the slot. Luckily, the Huskies couldn't find it because if they would have, it might have been bad news for us. 45 seconds left in the first. Going to get Prodzinski out there with Curtin, Grass, Hagen, and Raymond. Looking to generate a little offense. Got 4 forwards on the ice here and 1 defenseman.
Minor penalty assessed, number 34 of the Huskies. 2 minutes for a high stick.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the penalty. So that would explain the alignment here for the power play. Back to Raymond. Raymond looking to set something up. Throws it into the skates of Grass, but held there and handled nicely. Kind of handcuff shot. Steep angle by Prodzinski. Hagen, first one on it, rips another one, misses everything. Back out we go. Prodzinski over here near side boards. He's going to throw it far side over to Hagen. Hagen back to Prodzinski. Prodzinski's going to walk the line, get up to Raymond. Raymond off the boards, couldn't quite handle the bouncing puck. Recovers nicely, just gets it back out to Prodzinski. Prodzinski's going to walk for a shot. Shoot, misses everything once again. We got to find that net, boys. Back over to Raymond, 5 seconds left. Looking shot. Oh, he hit the dang crossbar again, and then another shot, and it just found traffic. Good night. Oh, good shot by Raymond, and he just hit the crossbar. Official right there got a good look at it. Man, oh man, couple good opportunities there for the Winhawks.
Shots on goal for the first period. Winona 6, Owatonna 13.
So shots were 13-6. I think our 6 shots came with about 5 minutes left in the period, to be honest with you. I don't think they had a shot for the first 12. So Winhawks will have to go into the locker room and regroup here, catch their breath, see if we can clean up the D zone, make sure we're in and out a little quicker than we have been. Getting trapped down in the corners is not where we want to live. And then keep up that offensive zone forecheck. Make sure we're heavy on that puck, heavy on the stick, making sure our passes are caught and move in the right direction here. So we're missing Sid Thompson home with illness today. Sid, get better. Coach Marty Raymond home getting better himself. So we got a whole backup crew here for the high school boys tonight. Other than the cameraman, who's always Johnny on the spot, he don't miss much. So Winhawks will come back in the second. They'll have 1:15 on the power play. See if Coach Charlie can't figure out how to get them going. Fire up, take a lead here. Special teams are a big part of the game. We got to win a faceoff, and that's how we got our first goal. Cameron wins a faceoff back to Hawks. Hawks fires it on net. We get a redirect by Knott, and back of the net we go. So see if we can't keep up some sustained pressure in the second, keep it out of our zone, and get back to work. We'll be back with you here in about 15 minutes, folks. Thanks for joining us. Come on down to Bud King if you ain't here yet. See you soon. Looking at the first goal here by the Huskies. Shot, rebound. Just good job crashing by the Huskies. So that's how they got on the board there first. Taking the 1-0 lead, and then the Winhawks
Ladies
battled
and gentlemen,
back.
put your hands together for your Winona Winhawks.
And I got to tell you, my daughter, who's a 10U player, says, Dad, I don't know why that goal counted. The net was off. And I said, you know what, kid? I kind of agreed with you. But be that as it may, the puck was in the back of the net. Roush first on the board for the Huskies. Ryan Hawks takes a face-off win and buries the shot. Deflected off Knott's stick, number 22 for the Huskies. So appreciate the help. Ryan Hawks gets us tied up here. So we're 1-1 going into the second period. Winhawks will start on the power play as Johnson's in the box for the Huskies. One of their better penalty killers. So see if the Winhawks can't take advantage on fresh ice with 1:15 to start the period with the man advantage. If you're just joining us, thanks for jumping on the telecast here on a Saturday night. Place is hopping, full crowd here cheering on the Winhawks. Huskies traveled well from Owatonna. So, like I said to start, should be a good contest. Evenly matched so far, 1-1. We got a backup cameraman in here, so it's going to go real well. He's going to shoot the signs for you, and then he's going to steer the camera down where it belongs on the ice. So let's hope Wadowitz can hustle down and back, because not every backup's as good as the one on the voice box here. Here we go, folks. Puck drop the second. Prodzynski wins the puck back to, I'm sorry, Hagen wins the puck back to Prodzynski. Prodzynski goes far side to Curtin. Curtin throws the puck down and he's dumped in a heap. Grass, first one on it. Steers off his stick. Just momentarily he's able to get back on it. He kind of coasted in there and got the end of his stick on it just enough to hold. Prodzynski puts a skate to the boards and holds the puck there nicely. Keeps it on the blue line, stays on side. He's going to walk near side. Shot over everything. Bouncing puck towards the corner. 25 rips that puck out in the neutral zone, and Raymond will have to pick it up there. He's looking for options, steering away from trouble. He's going to regroup just a little bit lower and look the other side. Backhand up to Grass just off his stick, and the Huskies are going to send it the whole length of the ice. Stopped there by Nolan. Prodzynski picks it up. He's going to come out with a full head of speed. Beats one Husky. Comes through neutral ice, still cruising. He's got Hagen with him. Cuts to the middle, hook there, and they're going to get the hook. Rebound, shot, save. Hagen did a good job of getting there. But we're going to have a 5-on-3 for 19, and we'll go back on the power play. Prodzynski was battling through a hook there by number 8, I believe. And he'll go to the box. He had Hagen driving. Prodzynski somehow got the shot off. Hagen did a good job of getting the rebound. Well done by Stetler to control that rebound and keep it out of trouble there. So 5-on-3, man advantage here for the Winhawks. For 19 seconds, they'll go back on the power play for the remaining minute 41. So let's see, we got a cash in here. Do the Winhawks. Face-off won by the Huskies. Darn face-offs have kind of been the bane tonight.
Minor penalty assessed to number 8 of the Huskies. 2 minutes for a hook.
Good jump by Raymond. Out to the point to Prodzynski. He's going to walk around one, or at least attempt to. He gets pinched off there by the Huskies. Got a lot of room. Oh, Curtin shot the puck. He had Grass on the back door. If he just gets his head up. And then the Huskies clear. Right out of the box was 3. And I'll tell you what, he about walked himself into a nice little breakaway there. We got real lucky he couldn't handle the bouncing puck. Lang tries to pick it up, mishandles it there. Or no, I'm sorry, that's not Lang, that's Grass. Huskies on the attack with short a man. They just want to go here, so they're going to. Prodzynski, center feed to Hagen. Hagen's got Grass to his right. Enters near sides. Sticked away there nicely by the Huskies, but right into Prodzynski's belly as he was coming through the blue line. He's going to set up top here. Shot steered aside by 26. Good block there by the Huskies, and he lays a hit on number 10. And then down goes Curtin into the corner. He lost an edge. Everybody's got their hands up, but nothing illegal yet. Just good, clean hockey. Back out to Prodzynski on the blue line. 46 left on the power play. Steers away from one. Walks into the top of the circle. Shot, score! Prodzynski beats the goalie far side. Tough angle, good shot by 10. He got leveled down in the corner and recovered nicely by making a pay on the score book, and that's where it matters the most. Prodzinski got to the far side of the circle and just ripped that wrister right past Stetler's blocker. Maybe a little screen there by Suffrens. Sure was. Suffrens did a good job of getting in the goalie's way and taking away his eyes and making sure that puck was in the back. So good job by the young kid getting down there and taking the goalie's eyes. Great job by Prodzinski walking for a shot and not missing from there. Face-off won by the Winhawks.
Scoring the power play goal for your Winhawks, number 10, Avon Prodzinski. Assisted by number 25, Patrick Curtin.
Winhawks won the face-off, tried to go up near side boards to the neutral zone and just missed the stick. So we're back in the D zone here for a draw. And we'll get Lang's line out. So we'll take the third line off, throw the second line out for the defensive zone drop. So Drowski, Curtin, Lang, Suffrens, St. George on the blue line. D zone draw to the left of Nolan. Face-off one back to the Winhawks. St. George steers it around, and they're off to the races. Drowski's got good feet. Couldn't quite handle the bouncing puck the way he'd like, and it allowed the Huskies to close in on him. Drowski still battling down low, making things hard on the Huskies to get out of the zone. Thrown up near side, chipped ahead to the center. 16 Roush up, headman to 21. 21 mishandles the puck. Suffrens was in his pocket. That was Klecker. Klecker couldn't quite find the handle. Lang chips it out into neutral ice. Johnson regroups there. Over to 25, Spurgeon. Spurgeon back to Johnson. Johnson's going to walk into the middle of the ice here and try to find an option. Hits wide Roush. Roush trying to get it back to his centerman, couldn't quite connect. Suffrens intercepted that pass, then gets a heavy hit, but wears it well and stays on his feet. Grass, Caden Grass down, trying to center it, lost the handle. Then he finds loose. Shot, score by Hagen. Nice play, Grass. Way to stay with that. Found the high slot as Hagen was cutting down. And Hagen from the high slot absolutely buries that quick release. What a nice little play by Grass to stay on that puck. Hagen, smart play, just jumps off the bench right into the high slot, right down Main Street, and does not miss. Bounces the water bottle, says thank you very much. We'll take a 2-goal lead. And you know what? We got a little lucky that it got past. Strowski was trying to get a skate on it. And
Scoring for your
he didn't.
Winhawks, number 7, Tristan Hagen. Assisted by number 8, Caden Grass.
Back to work on the Winhawks now with a 2-goal lead. And just like that, they turn the 5-on-3, the 5-on-4, get a goal by Prodzinski, another one by Hagen, and that top line is just cashing in now. Prodzinski enters the zone looking for help. Raymond jumped in there, and Prodzinski tried to go to him in a backhand, just couldn't quite complete the play. They're going to chip it ahead to 37. Good recovery by Charles to get in the way. And 7, golly, that kid's been everywhere. Mitchell hits a crossbar and had Nolan beat clean, and that's why goalies love the help from the net. Net's off there. We're going to stop. I think the net's off. That's why we got a stoppage. Nolan had a nice little kick save there, as once again the Winhawks just lost coverage in the front and allowed a Husky to walk right in on their netminder. Nolan was ready for it and steered that puck away nicely. Official stop play to get the net repositioned, I believe was the call. Unless I'm mistaken, but they're talking about things, and maybe they're talking about if the puck was in the back or what they saw. I'm not real sure. Whatever it is, they worked it out. It's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Winhawks here with 12:53 left. Ryan Hawks in the circle. Wilkin and Kammer out with him. Hawks with a goal on the night. Hagen with a goal tonight. Prodzinski, we got a 2-goal lead to the Winhawks, so now we got to keep going here, keep the pressure on. In and out of the D zone. We spent more time in the offensive zone, and now Huskies just banging away as Nolan has to make a couple big saves there right off the faceoff. And here we go. You know, I don't want to harp on this, but man, it's so frustrating to watch our Winhawks just let guys poke and poke and poke, and no one moves them off the spot. This third line, you can't be afraid to put some body on a guy and move them off their spot. Out to neutral ice we go. Hawks throws it down deep. 4 checks on. Kammer rides the guy out of the play. Huskies are out clean once again. Good stick by Lang. created a turnover there in neutral ice, then finds his way to his belly as the Huskies made it hard on him to keep going. And out they come again. 24 chips it in past everybody. Nolan out to play it. Nolan kicks it behind to St. George, behind his own net. St. George tries to throw a backhand, but didn't shoulder check. Right on the stick of a Husky. Husky driving the slot. Missed everybody. And out of the zone it was, so we're going to get offsides. A little extra pushing by 25 on 25 out at the blue line. Man, oh man, the Winhawks caught a break there as number 20 for the Huskies was driving right down the slot. It's Macy. Just had the puck slip under his stick. And I'll tell you what, man, that was destined for disaster had he picked that thing up. Face off one to St. George. St. George kicks it out right to number 22. Hits his stick, not couldn't quite handle it. Good play by Lang. Turns the puck, shot. No, rolled off his stick. Gosh, just ended back on him. Shot blocked there, covered by Stetler. And the Huskies are going to clear traffic out in front. Lang had a good stick, couple good sticks there, and just had the puck roll off the heel of it on one shot, recovered and got the puck to the net. And good for Stetler to not let a rebound there. As the shots are starting to even out here a little bit in the first, it was a little lopsided Huskies way. Like I said, it took us about 12 minutes to get a shot on net. And since then, it seems like the Winhawks have kind of outshot the Huskies here over the last little bit. So see if we can't keep the pressure on with an offensive zone draw. 11:37 left in the period. Hagen's going to take the draw on his strong side. Face off one to Prodzinski. Prodzinski look, shot right off Stetler's chest protector. And the rebound kicked out too far for anyone to handle. Huskies coming into neutral ice. 18 to 16. 16's got everyone beat. Shot. And he beat Nolan just blocker side above the leg pad. And that's Roush again. Roush is a good release. Kind of a tough little spot there between the kind of that middle blocker side and just beats Nolan clean there. And our defense just gave the middle up a little too easy. And I want to know something, even if he makes that save, the Huskies were crashing that back door. And it might have been trouble anyhow. So 3-2 is the score here. Little conversation as Hawks was in the circle, got tied up, bounced it off Mitchell's head. Mitchell didn't take kindly to it. I think they're going to put Hawks in the box maybe. Oh, that's another odd play you don't see a lot of. Right off the face-off, Hawks looked like he was kind of tied up, and his stick bounced off Mitchell's head. It didn't look malicious at all, and coach is asking for an explanation, saying, look, man, my guy's in the face-off circle. I don't know what really happened there that caused Hawks to get up over the top, but whatever it was, officials didn't like it. Charlie's asking for an explanation. They're going to call an elbow. It's going to put the Huskies on the power play coming off their goal, which isn't ideal. Obviously, going on having a man disadvantage here right off a goal with Huskies gaining some momentum. So let's see if the Winhawks can't kill this off and get back to work.
Minor penalty assessed to the Winhawks, number 21. 2 minutes for an elbow.
And we're going to get some pushing and shoving down low. Guys getting tipped over. Goalie's getting involved. Paxton Raymond's in the net. I'm not really sure how Nolan made that save, to be honest with you. It was a heck of a save. I mean, the shenanigans kind of took over what otherwise was a heck of a play, because the Huskies had the back door wide open again. And they found that dude standing on the back door, and Nolan just got across the crease beautifully to make a save. And then we got some pushing and shoving, and at the end of the day, they're going to grab Prodzinski, they're going to grab Klecker, throw them both in the box, and so we're down a killer, one of our better killers in the box. It'll still remain just a one-man advantage here. And they're going to throw everything at us here for this minute 47 that they can are the Huskies. We'll have Hagen in the face-off circle here with Grass, St. George and Raymond. Still sorting out the details of the scuffle in front of the net there. You know, the thing about it is if you're going to go stand in the goalie's face, you're going to get pushed around a little bit. And officials are sorting it up. They're saying 5-on-3, which I'm a little confused by. I don't know how you call a match and have it be 5-on-3. If I was the Winhawk coaches, I'd be losing my mind right now, but I'm not. But I don't know how you call a match penalty unless they're taking the other kid for something else or for longer. But be that as it may, right now it's 5-on-3, so the Huskies got two-man advantage for a stretch here.
Minor penalty assessed to number 21 of Owatonna. 2 minutes for roughing. Minor penalty assessed number 10 of the Winhawks. 2 minutes roughing and 2 minutes cross-check.
And just like that, we're tied up before we could get the penalties explained. And I guess what it was is they called Prodzinski for 2 penalties on 1 play. So the one was a match, and he goes in the box for the second one. The Huskies waste no time. They score quick, 5-on-3. Back of the net they go before I could even say what was happening. And now it's going to be 5-on-4 for another minute 44. 3-3 tie game here with 10:55 left in the second. So before we can even get the penalties announced, bad things happen if you're a Winhawk fan, and we're going to have to battle now. We're back to even. Still sorting out the details here. A lot of conversation over at the Winhawk bench trying to explain why and what and who and how and who needs to go and who's need to stay and who's going to hustle, who needs a nap. Officials are, I think they need a notepad to figure everything out here. Be that as it may, minute 44 on the power play for the Huskies, 3-3 tie. Prodzinski in the box, called for 2 penalties in 1 play. I'm not sure who cashed in for the Huskies there on the 2-man advantage, but we got to kill off this minute 44, keep this knotted up at 3. And now we got another kid in the box. Hawks came out, Wilkins went in. I think that was maybe.
Scoring for the Huskies, number 7, Andrew Mitchell. Assisted by number 34, Seth Johnson.
Andrew Mitchell with the goal there, Johnson on the assist. 22 over to Johnson, Johnson over to Mitchell, back out to Johnson. Johnson looking at a shot, nope, sets up Mitchell, score. So, in about 2 minutes here, Huskies put up 3, and the Winhawks find themselves down 1. And momentum is a real thing in sports, boys and girls, and I'll tell you what, the Huskies have it, and they got it real quick. So, now the Winhawks find themselves trailing 1 with 10:34 left to play. And the Huskies waste no time. Once again, just going across ice to the back door, finding Mitchell. And Mitchell buried it. So Mitchell back-to-back goals, puts his team up 1. Winhawks back to having 5 guys. Prodzinski's still in the box. I'm assuming they called a 2 and a 10 on him, which is why Wilkins ended up back in the box to serve it. But they didn't ask for a guy to serve it to begin with. So all of it seems confusing to me. 10:34 left in the period. Prodzinski's not going to see ice yet this period, more than likely.
Scoring for the Huskies, number 7, Andrew Mitchell. Assisted by number 34, Seth Johnson. And number 22, Zachary Knott.
So Johnson to Mitchell again, and Trelski on the puck. Backhand shot over everything. And here comes Roush with a head of speed. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 18. Roush is on his left. Raymond drives him off there nicely. Puck up into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage. Defensive zone draw. 10:05 left here in the second. Huskies take the lead by 1. I don't even know what to say either there, Mr. Wadowitz. I'm confused as you are right now. And now Prodzinski's coming out of the box, maybe going to the locker room, maybe getting to play hockey. Well, Prodzinski's back out. Somehow he was still in the box after everything was expired. Either way, something I needed to, I'll have to get some clarity on after the period ends here, but back to hockey we go. Raymond in his own end, hustling to the puck. Goes to his deep partner, Suffrens. Couldn't quite handle the backhand out to Prodzinski, mishandles the puck. 20 walks in the slot, gets it out to 24 down low. Rims around over to Grass. Grass is going to pick it up off the boards, loses sight of it right in his skates, and the Winhawks couldn't get out of the zone, and now they do. Prodzinski's coming up middle of the ice. He's going to enter wide. Tries to walk through 34. Johnson does, misses up over the cage and into the netting, and we'll get an offensive zone draw. 9:28. This period is kind of crawling along, as they say, with a lot of stoppages, a bunch of goals, penalties, messes to sort out. .9:28 left. Huskies 1-goal lead with 3 goals here in the second. Tristan Hagen tied up off the draw. Gets a little help there by Prodzinski and Grass, and out comes the puck into the neutral zone. Mishandled there by 15. Charles tries to put a hit on him, gets just enough to turn the puck over. Huskies regroup in their own end. Not throws it ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to go cross ice right to number 15, Kath. Nothing doing there, back out to Grass. Grass chips it ahead, doesn't quite make it out of the zone, right to Charles. Charles throws it off the boards out in the neutral ice. Huskies regrouping there. Mitchell back in, he tries to go, rolls off his stick. St. George says get that out of here. Sends it back out into the neutral zone. Kath looking for support, goes far side to Mitchell. Mitchell scored twice from there already. Rip shot blocked out in front, never gets through to Nolan. Picked up there by St. George. St. George is going to skate it. St. George coming through the head of speed. Walks through one. Tries to dump it deep, rolls off his stick, and then manages to fight through and put it on Stetler. Stetler hasn't seen a ton of action here as of late. St. George at least got us an offensive zone draw. 8:25 left in the second period. So it'll be Lang, Jarowski, Curtin, Suffrens, and Raymond on the blue line. Let's see if we can't get a little offensive zone time here, boys. Back on the attack. Face-off won by the Huskies. Rimmed around on a rim out. That chipped ahead to 18, and they got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Good stick by Raymond. Shot by number 18. Hit Raymond's stick. And up, out of play. And Jacob Lang came flying back on the back check. So good for him to get back and take away that other option for the Huskies, because he was really hauling to get back into that play. One of those things that kind of sometimes goes unnoticed, but such a huge part of the game. Winhawks win the faceoff. They try to run a rim to Drowski. Drowski couldn't handle that pass. I know that's frustrating as a coach. You set up a play for a guy and he can't quite handle the pass. Drowski tries to go through 3 sticks to Curtin and runs into trouble. Curtin maintains possession momentarily and then finds himself on the ice trying to play through. Suffrens chips it wide. Shot, Curtin, blocker to side by Stetler. Right onto the stick at 21. Raymond, good stick there to try to, and then they call it offsides. I'm not sure it was, but we'll take it. Raymond recovered nicely and just got enough of that puck to force Klecker offsides for Owatonna. 7:40 here left in the second. It seems like it should be less, but we're only 10 minutes into this period here, 9+, so face-off one back. Charles goes behind his own net to St. George. St. George chips it out into the neutral zone, right off of Johnson's feet. They're going to call icing. I don't know if I agree with that. Johnson had it bounce right through his dang skates, but icing is the call. Back in the defensive zone we go. Let's try it again, boys. Prodzinski, Hagen, Grass. We'll get the D pair will be switched up here and get Suffrens and Raymond back on the ice for the defensive zone draw. Couple goals by Mitchell here in the period puts the Huskies up 1. Face-off won by Owatonna. Suffrens hustling around. They're going to get a slash on 24. Riddell, as Suffrens is going to pick up the puck, and Riddell just smashed the stick right out of his hands. So we go from a defensive zone draw to an offensive zone draw with a man advantage, and we're going to have to make sure this one counts here, boys. So, top power play unit up for the Winhawks. Prodzinski in the circle, Hagen to his right, Curtin to his left. Grass out on the point with Raymond.
Minor penalty assessed number 24 of the Huskies. 2 minutes for slashing.
And just like that, the Huskies are off on a 2-on-1. Good job by Raymond to thwart that opportunity. Stretch pass near side to Hagen. Hagen's going to enter 1-on-1. Looking to get some help just off his stick. Finds its way right to Curtin's stick. And everyone just kind of stopped watching to see what Curtin was going to do. And they got kind of lucky to maintain possession. Over to Raymond. Raymond walks, shot, save. Stetler rebound sitting there, covered up as Curtin was banging away on the doorstep. Couldn't quite find the trash to put it in the back of the net. As I was saying, everything kind of stopped. Curtin skated through the puck, and everyone sort of just watched him go. And it bounced off his stick. Huskies chipped it right out to the point, which worked out well for the Winhawks as they went D to D. Raymond walked down for a shot, had a rebound. Just Stetler did a good job of keeping everything close and tight. Minute 30 left on the power play. Man advantage for the Winhawks. Raymond gets drugged down in the corner. Still gets it out to the point to Prodzinski. Prodzinski over to Hagen. Hagen's going to look to shoot. Blocked there by 25. Raymond trying to get on it quick. Doesn't quite make it there, and the Huskies clear. Nolan settles things down back for Prodzinski, who picks it up. Prodzinski chips it ahead to Caden Grass. Caden Grass goes far side to Hagen. Hagen chips it ahead to nobody. And just about a high stick call there. I don't know if the official was covering his own head and didn't know what happened, but Hagen and Grass got a little bit lucky there as the stick came up, but no call. No danger there. Stuff happens. 52 seconds left on the man advantage. 6:14 left in the period. Winhawks find themselves down one here. A couple quick goals. Special team goals by the Owatonna Huskies. Prodzinski in the faceoff circle. One back. Tristan Hagen turns away from trouble, throws it low. And rimmed around by the Huskies. Back out to neutral ice, right to Prodzinski's stick. He's going to steer away from trouble and try to set things up. Now he's going to get going. Throws it near side to Curtin, right onto his tape. Curtin enters the zone. Looking to set something up for Hagen. Drop to Hagen. Hagen goes far side. Raymond. Raymond dances along the blue line. Hits the brakes. Goes back over far side Grass. Grass has it. Grass goes near side to Prodzinski. Prodzinski surveying options, trying to look for a seam. Hits Raymond. Raymond steers it back to Prodzinski. Back to Raymond. 14 left. Shot. Screened by Curtin and just missed the net. Curtin did a good job of taking the goalie's eyes. Grass tries to walk through two and doesn't quite make it happen, and the Huskies are going to clear it, and that's going to do it for the man advantage.
Huskies at full strength.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey we go. So the Winhawks unable to cash in. Raymond shot. Oh, he hit the post. Gets the rebound and buries it. That's how you finish. Just off the man advantage. Raymond found a little left in the tank. Comes shooting through the high slot. Rips one off the post. Beats Stetler. And then goes and gets his own rebound as that sucker kicks straight across the goal crease. And Raymond on the backhand just finishes the job. And that's why you keep going forward. That's why you get your toe caps down the ice. Keep your momentum going to where that puck's going to be. Really nice little play by Raymond. Pull up that video to show the kids what to do. Keep going. Put that puck in the back of the net. Don't stop your feet. And we're back, knotted up 4-on-4 as we got a goalie gear problem. So we're going to get a little breather here as Nolan fixes his equipment. But well done by Paxton Raymond to get the Winhawks tied back up here. You could feel the momentum starting to shift the Huskies' way. And man, oh man, go through that power play. We don't get a lot of great looks on the power play. A little bit of possession, but nothing super crazy good. And right as we go back to 5-on-5 hockey, Raymond does a good job of getting in there and making a play. Get things flipped back the Winhawks' way here a little bit. Still a lot of hockey to play here, boys and girls, so anybody's game as we go back and forth and back and forth. A little bit of a track meet early. See if the Winhawks can get back to playing good defensive sound hockey, keep the puck out of their zone, keep it out of harm's way, and see if we can't put a couple more up
Scoring
here.
the unassisted goal for your Winhawks, number 43, Paxton Raymond.
Good hustle there by Wilken. A forecheck bounces off Lang's skate and right to the Huskies. Roush finds his way right in the middle. Jeez Louise, I barely got the words good defense out of my mouth, and we give up a breakaway to Roush, who's got a goal or two on the night already. Goodness gracious, I think he's got two and Mitchell has two. That's a wrong guy to find down the Royal Road there. Off the stick and out of play will go as Drelski tried to shoot it in, and we're going to get a neutral zone draw here, but St. George is overcommitted and then blew a tire, and Suffrans was late to the party defensively, and good save by Nolan to keep this game 4-4, because that was a dangerous, dangerous play for the Winhawks. Really good stand by Nolan to keep us squared up there. Face off one to Raymond. Raymond dumps it in. Wilkins hustling down to try to forecheck. Hawks finds a puck on his stick and dumps it down low. Skates through trouble, finishes his check. On to Cameron's glove. Cameron goes glove to stick. Just kind of a bouncing puck, and he couldn't quite handle it, and off to the races they go again. Good job by Gavin Charles to rim that puck around as he was in a foot race against a couple of Huskies and just got there first. Hawks gets it down deep, and he's going to forecheck. Takes the angle on 22. Not didn't like what he was looking at there as Hawks came in with a full head of steam, and he's a solid young man. And I think Knott said, nah, I'm okay. Bounced out past the defense of the Winhawks as Charles was trying to hold it, and then he zings it right into the face mask of Herber there. Said, I didn't want to see the puck, but I want to see the ice. Get the top line for the Winhawks back out here. 3:52 left in the second. That Rosner for Owatonna there came flying down. And man, oh man, him and Roush really had a full head of steam, and Charles did a good job of just beating him to the puck and rimming that out of trouble. Face-off won by the Winhawks. Raymond throws it down deep. Prodzinski on the forecheck does a good job to get that out to Hagen. Hagen avoids trouble, throws it back down deep. Grass will be the first one on it. Grass comes back far side boards corner, throws it out to the point. Charles held there, tries to go D to Raymond. Raymond back down low to Prodzinski. Prodzinski surveying his option. Shot misses everything up over the goaltender's head. Charles holds for a minute. Does a good job of sealing the blue line there. Does Charles right back to Hagen. Hagen's going to rim that sucker hard around. Wish he would have just put it on net because he had no help as everyone was changing behind him. And then the Winhawks don't get off the bench with a dang and got themselves caught in a 2-on-1. Prodzinski chips it ahead to Caden Grass. Caden Grass stick handling around, throws a puck on net, saves Stetler as Hagen was getting pushed out of trouble there. Saying the boys had a hard time getting out the door. Did they forget they were high schoolers and they could jump the bench? I'm not real sure, but Raymond was trying to come through the door and Suffrans was trying to come out of the door, and what happened was 2-on-1 the other way. Luckily the Huskies hit a skate of the official, I believe, and it kept it into the neutral zone. 2:57 left in the second, all knotted up 4 apiece. Curtin in the face-off circle to take the draw. Tied up momentarily, then thrown out of the zone. Touched by Suffrans, so no icing. St. George has to hustle to pick it up. Hard rim over to Drelski. Drelski couldn't quite handle the pass. Right onto the stick of 20 and then to 8. Huskies go out to the point. 22, that's not shot. Blocks. Oh, good save there by Nolan. Drelski gets it out into neutral ice. Knott throws it right back in and is going to force the Winhawks to break it out again. Suffrans picks it up below his own net. Out to Drelski, couldn't handle the pass. Back down and it goes. Just going to keep making them break out are the Huskies, which right now is not a bad approach. Back out to Drelski near side. Drelski one touch to Lang. Lang gets the puck down low. Goes for a change. Curtin's going to stay on a forecheck. He chases 26 around. Good job there getting the puck loose for a second. Huskies recover. D to D, then zipped out, and that will be icing. As it hit the dasher just enough to get down the ice. So saying Curtin did a good job of getting that puck loose on the forecheck. Just didn't have any help as everybody was changing behind. The Huskies recovered. Zip that puck down the full length, and we'll get a change here. Offensive zone draw, minute 59 left. Prodzinski going to take the draw on his strong side. Caden Grass to his right, Hagen to his left. Here we go. Klecker in the circle for the Huskies. Won by the Huskies again. Raymond picks it up, throws it right into the bench, and about kills Coach Charlie. How about the fast I seen Charlie moving a little bit there. He He dodged that sucker for real. Oh, maybe Raymond's mad that Marty isn't here tonight. He thought, geez, we'll just really trim this bench down, but good hard wrister by 43. He's trying to get it down deep and a little higher than he would have liked there. Hawks fights through some traffic, tries to get it deep, doesn't quite make it happen. Wilkin on the boards in a stick battle, comes away with the puck. Wilkin still battling there, then turns it over to Klecker. Klecker to Roush. Roush looking back door to Rosner. Wasn't home there, back to Johnson. And shot saved by Nolan. I'm sorry, that was Spurgeon, not Klecker, number 25, not 21. Oh, I'm sorry, 21 was out there too. Either way, eventually I'll get these Husky names figured out by the third, and it'll be time to call her a night. Defensive zone draw here now for the Winhawks. Prodzinski's line staying out there. I know they're definitely feeling the burn. They've played a lot of minutes here in the second. 4-4 hockey game. Face-off won by the Huskies again, but good job of Hagen skating through it. Meets some traffic as Johnson then met him at the red line and stood him up. Just couldn't quite get the puck deep, and then Johnson comes through the head of speed with Mitchell. Mitchell, far side shot. What a save by Nolan as he stacked the pads and got the glove and took the net away. My goodness, because that's a wrong guy again to give that to. Maybe he just missed clean. Either way, Nolan might have got a piece of that. Another 2-on-1 breakdown. And I'll tell you what, Johnson to Mitchell has kind of become a pain in our butt here tonight. Face-off won by the Huskies, shot saved by Nolan. And if it feels like I've said that a lot, face-off won by the Huskies, it's because I have. We are struggling to win in the face-off circle right now. Mitchell back on the dot for the Huskies against Hagen. Officials didn't like the way they were lined up. Hagen takes the draw. One back to Raymond. Raymond tries to go behind his own net, but Mitchell for the Huskies is the first one there. Mitchell skates around, steers through the neutral zone. Shot save by Nolan. Out to neutral ice we go. Johnson's looking to stretch it out.
1 minute remaining
Gets
in the
Mitchell.
second period.
Mitchell chips it wide. Back to Mitchell. Stick. Shot saved by Nolan. Bouncing puck. Raymond got just enough to get it out of trouble. And then Prodzinski's going to go with a full head of steam. He's going to dump it in, be the first one on it. Behind the net temporarily, turned over back out to the blue line, held there by St. George, thrown down deep. Prodzinski finds a puck on his stick, back out to Hagen. Hagen tries to throw it in front, hits a Husky skate, and pushed aside by 25. Out to neutral ice, back down in we go as Raymond get a little bit of their own Huskies medicine and make them constantly break out. Johnson playing catch with his D partner, number 25, Spurgeon. Spurgeon stretch pass, gets a stick on it, does Caden Grass, keeps the icing off, but also kept possession away from the Huskies. St. George looking to run a stretch pass and throws an waist-high missile at Prodzinski, and Prodzinski's kind of looking at him like, I don't know how to handle that one. Send her a little bit lower next time, kid. Defensive zone draw with 5 seconds left. Prodzinski, Lang, Curtin on the ice here. Suffrans and Raymond. Hawks are going to stack in front of their own net here, make sure that something silly doesn't happen, get everybody tied up. Face-off won by the Huskies, shot. Roush missed everything. Held there by Spurgeon. Spurgeon redirect last second, nothing doing. A little conversation between the 25s again. They've had a few conversations tonight. And that'll do it for the second. And we're all knotted up for a piece, so man, oh man.
Shots on goal for the second period. Winona 15, Owatonna 13.
Shots a little even there. A little more even in the second period. Just a tale of swings, it felt like in that period. It felt like the Winhawks had the momentum early. Huskies got the momentum through the middle of that period there, and then the Winhawks kind of got it back and just bouncing back and forth. And it shows on the scoreboard 4-4 as we head back to the locker rooms, catch their breath and see what the coaches got for the Winhawks. Felt like the D zone was a little bit cleaner, still getting some pressure. Offensive zone work was okay. But man, oh man, that 5-on-3, a little confusion with penalties. Hand it to the Huskies. They made their man advantages count. And they scored on both, or a couple times on the man advantage there. 5-on-3, 5-on-4 real quick. Winhawks couldn't cash in on their power play, but they got a goal by Paxton Raymond shortly thereafter as he crashed his own rebound to tie it up. And that will take us into the second period. You're looking at some replays here. Goal by Avon Prodzinski as he just beat Stetler far side. And the second goal there by Hagen as he just drove the slot past Jarowski's foot, and Hagen just buries it. Such a nice shot right through the slot there. A little one-touch quick release. And the Huskies get loose with Roush. And Roush just beats Nolan on the blocker side there. Just a good release by Roush as he's got a couple in this game. Mitchell's got a couple in this game for the Huskies. So got to contain those guys. Watch the defensive breakdowns. That is the one thing that's plagued Winona tonight is it seems like every time I turn around, it's a 2-on-1, or we're losing a guy through the middle of the ice. He's 1-on-0 against Nolan, and Nolan's made some big saves tonight, but can't keep counting on your goalie to bail you out like that. Quick release by Mitchell off the face-off. Here, gets them all knotted up at 3. And then right back to the well. And the next one is going to be Johnson and Mitchell, and that back door to give them the lead here. So you see Mitchell just geared up to let that sucker rip. Buries it, bounces the water bottle. Mitchell's just fired up there as he scored 2 in about 20 seconds. And, no screen in front of Nolan there. Just a good shot, beat him. And then here's the tying goal by Raymond as he rips it off the post, keeps his feet moving downhill, gets his rebound, and just lays that backhand into the empty net. Didn't have to be anything too special there. He had the whole net, and he does a good job of just staying calm, just laying that puck in there, tying it up 4 apiece. So that'll take us to a break here, boys and girls. Sid Thompson out tonight, not feeling well. Sid get feeling better. Marty Raymond out sick, so coaching staff is hurting tonight, but the players are here to play. So 4-on-4 hockey, we had a feeling it was going to be a good game based on records and kind of the way these two teams matched up, and that's exactly what we got. A dogfight all the way to the end, 4-4 tie. Shots are pretty well even at this point. Huskies got a 5-shot lead, but that period there was pretty balanced. So come out in the third, keep our legs moving, and see if we can't find a little 5-on-5 action instead of playing shorthanded. We stay out of the special team trouble, we'll be okay. Let the Zam guy do his thing, and we'll join you back here in about 13 minutes, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up and get loud. It's your Winona Winhawks!
What happened there? I think cut off a little early with the excitement. I like excitement. Well, here we go, boys and girls. It says period 2 on the scoreboard, but it's period 3. As the guys get on the ice, couple quick laps, get the legs loose again as getting out of the locker room. Coach is kind of calculating what's happening here, what's happening there. Everybody's confused. Where's Raymond? I don't know. I haven't heard from him. I haven't seen him. He's home not feeling good. He'll be back. You can't keep a good Canadian down. He'll be back. He wanted a night off to watch USA stomp those Canadians in the big game tonight at 7 o'clock. So he, maybe Four Nations, he took the night off to watch the Four Nations here. He's home, got his feet up. I know he'd rather be here. That's very far from the truth, although he's maybe got it on in the background. I'm sure he's doing something better than to listen to me make noise. So 17 minutes of hockey left, four goals apiece here. See if we can't play some 5-on-5 hockey here. The special teams have been kind of hard on the Winhawks tonight. Huskies have cashed in a couple times, and so it's got us where we're at here. So we took a look at all the goals there in the intermission. You got to see them all. Let's see if we can't focus on some Winhawk highlights as the puck drops. One back to Charles. Charles going to race up, dump backhand, down deep he goes. Johnson back to pick it up below his own goal line. Sends it out to Mitchell. Mitchell cut off there by Prodzinski momentarily, and then he's going to come off. They were offsides by about 2 feet, but the official waved it off. Raymond tried to get it out to Hagen and just didn't connect, so we're going to get an icing on the brand new ice there. At the end of the other period, it maybe catches the snow in front of the doors and stops, but I don't know how they missed that. I mean, they looked like they were off by 1.5 feet, but I'm getting older, so it's hard to say. Mitchell in the circle against Hagen here on the strong side. Face-off one, they're going to run a hard rim to Prodzinski. Prodzinski pulls the puck off the wall. Backhand pass just behind Hagen, so Hagen's going to have to regroup and survey his options as he goes for a change. Charles jumps on the loose puck in the neutral zone, gets it red line and throws it deep. Jarowski with a full head of steam, look at a forecheck, goes right at him. Johnson hard, and he hits another guy. Jarowski just throwing a weight around all of a sudden. He's been waiting, now he's flying back on the back check as the Huskies come back with some speed. Sufferin's good stick there to keep it loose. Jarowski back in the action. Feet are moving, throws on the backhand right to 21, stick shot, save, steered aside nicely by Nolan. Charles picks it up, goes D to D. Ties up Suffrins for a minute, he settles it down, kicks it out to Jarowski, just misses his stick. Jarowski tips a guy off a puck, but they maintain possession to the Huskies. Huskies to Mitchell, Mitchell off a stick and out of play. Quick start here in the third. D-zone draw here. Top line for the Winhawks still out there. Prodzinski's going to take this one on his strong side. He's going to try to win it back to Suffrins. Suffrin gets that puck, couldn't get rid of it in time, throws it up near side boards. Held there by 26. Chipped ahead, bouncing puck corralled by number 18, Rosna. Rosna back down deep, hits the official with that shot. Suffrins to Grass. Grass mishandles it right to the slot. Shot. Rosner hit a shin pad and steered aside right to the Husky stick. Short side shot and just tapped over there for stoppage so we can catch our breath by Suffrins. Klecker had a short side look there. Rosner been a problem. Roush been a problem. So top two lines for the Huskies buzzing. Got the Winhawks trapped again. Something we kind of fought out of a little bit in the second, and now we're starting the third here, kind of trapped again. So face-off won by the Huskies once again, but a little out of the reach of the defenseman. And trying to throw a stretch pass, misses everyone, does not. That is not gonna work. Icing, offensive zone draw for the Winhawks. I think this top line's been out for all minute 58 8 of the start here. Tristan's going to get tossed out of the circle. Prodzinski's going to take the draw. I think Hagen was just looking for a break, catch his breath because he's tired, so he thought if I get tossed, maybe I can catch a breather. And once again, 21-18, 2-on-1. Klecker off his stick. Good job by Raymond just to make enough trouble to make it hard on Klecker, so he couldn't quite get it out to Rosner there. And then we got a tie up there as Grass found his way to the ice and had 26 sitting on him, giving him the what for. Back down deep. Turned up ice, Raymond Prodzinski. Prodzinski danced away from one. He's trying to get some speed behind his goal line. Hits the brake, steers out of trouble. Round another one. And Prodzinski gains the red line, dumps it in deep. He's going to go for a change. Hagen's going to go for to the box for no good reason other than he was frustrated. Play was way, way beyond what was happening, and he cross-checked 18 to the back of the head. So, Rosner to the bench. Hagen to the box. And I just said less than 5 minutes ago that we needed to play 5-on-5 hockey. And we're back on the kill. There's zero reason for that. We got to play even strength hockey. That's just not a smart move on Hagen's part. He's a senior, captain, leader. You got to know better. Keep your cool. Play 5-on-5 hockey.
Minor penalty assessed, number 7 of the Winhawks. 2 minutes for cross-check.
Having a hard enough time getting out of the zone with 5 guys. We sure as heck don't need to try to do it with 4. Johnson top of the offensive zone over to Mitchell. Mitchell down low to 21, mishandles the puck there. It's Klecker. Klecker to Raymond. Raymond's going to just ice it. Smart play, make them regroup down on their own end. Raymond kind of surveying number 15 as he's floating around the blue line there. Killers are Curtin, Lang, Prodzinski, and Raymond. Klecker near side boards for Huskies. Picks it up there, gets some help by 15. Dug out and cleared nicely all the way down, right on net actually. Settler's got to stop the puck and steer it aside. Not. Holds it there for a second, then Johnson comes through, picks the puck up. He's going to fly down the ice. He's got his boys with him. Good stick by Curtin to get in the way and sent back down by Prodzinski. Good job by Curtin to get his stick in a passing lane, chip it loose. Prodzinski picked it up, cleared it again. Well done, boys. Not much to speak of so far with only 45 seconds left on this power play. The Huskies have not generated much. Kind of a different story than the first couple they had here. Johnson drives down low. Meets St. George. St. George comes up with the puck and fires at the link. It hits official. Huskies are going to have to regroup in the neutral zone, but God almighty, get out of the way, son. Huskies do just that. Knott comes away with speed, throws it down low. They're going to forecheck. Nolan picks it up. He's going to try to clear. And good job of Grass getting a stick of Johnson just to get that the length of the ice. 10 seconds left on the power play for the Huskies. Really nice job by the Winhawks right now, killing this off. Let's finish the job, boys. Good body there. 20 walks to the middle, no shot.
Winhawks at full strength.
St. George got himself in the way of that. And the Winhawks kill that off nicely. St. George got puck and time. Tries to send out to Wilkin. Wilkin didn't have his stick down. Feel like I said that earlier about Lang. And 18, who just took the cross-check penalty, Rosner shoots it off a stick out of play. Defensive zone draw. 11:59 left in the third. Good job getting a stick in the way there, Sufferance. Making sure that didn't find the way to the goalie. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Let's keep it that way for a little bit and see what happens. Lang in the face-off circle, take the draw. Klecker for the Huskies. He's got Roush to his left, Rosner to his right. Charles hustles out and chips that puck loose. He's got to hustle back and pick it up. Over to Raymond. Raymond tries to scoop a backhand. Doesn't get it the first time, does the second, but it's right out to the point. Finishes a check there, does Curtin. As he's getting out on Spurgeon there. Body's flying around. Klecker hits the ice. Lang tries to pinch off the wall, does so. Raymond's got a stick tied up in a Husky body. Raymond felt like it was held. I kind of agree with him there as he couldn't get it loose. Screen out in front. Rebound hits a shin pad and steered away from trouble. Drowski's got Curtin. Couldn't get much on it. Curtin comes away with the puck. Drowski jumps back on it. Tries to get a shot on net, doesn't quite make it happen. Puck steered back far side corner. Huskies come away with it. Run a stretch pass out to Rosner. Stopped there nicely by Charles. Charles back in action after missing a little bit of time there with a shoulder. Mitchell looking to walk through a whole bunch of Winhawks and doesn't quite keep the handle of the puck. Back out to neutral ice we go. Huskies are offsides. And we'll get a stoppage. I don't know what they're complaining about. They didn't really get a chance to tag up, I'll give them that, but maybe that was their question. Puck face off, one back to St. George. St. George settles it down, goes right up the middle of Prodzinski. Prodzinski's 3-on-2 if he hurries. Puck steered off his stick nicely by 26, and then he finishes the check. Suffrans picks up the puck, throws it far side corner. Quick out, they come up, Huskies do 37. Stick in the way there by Caden Grass. Tristan Hagen bottling Mitchell. Mitchell finds a guy in the slot, tries to go skate to stick and couldn't quite make it happen. Could 37. Oh my goodness, dangerous play as we had a Winhawk get shoved right into the board. I think that was St. George. Second time tonight he's met the boards hard. Good job of staying out of trouble, keeping his head up and absorbing that little bit of strange contact there. Little one-touch pass out to Hagen. Grass first one back on it. Mitchell finds it for the Huskies. Mitchell shot right off of Nolan's shoulder and out of play. 9:59 left to play here in the third. 4-4 tie. Huskies kind of controlling play here early in the third. We need to settle down and get some offensive zone looks here. I don't know if Stetler's had to stop a puck this period again. I felt like it's kind of starting how the first period started. It took us about 12 minutes to get a shot. I think the only shot on Stetler might have been from his own team on a play out to the point. Winhawks try to clear, hits number 3 for the Huskies. Stop there on the half wall. Mishandled by Raymond. Right out to the slot. Backhand shot right on by 8. Steered aside by Nolan. Charles tries to kick it out to his forward, but it hits the official stick and ends up right back in the zone. Wilkin picks it up, tries to clear, not much on that. Right in his skates he goes, still trying to fight. 3 walks away with it, looking for a passing option. Out to the point he goes, Spurgeon. Spurgeon to Johnson. Johnson, far side 3, shot. Doesn't get through as Gavin Charles got out there and blocked it. Spurgeon back down to 3. Shot steered aside nicely. Raymond jumps on that puck. Camera was covered, had no lane to get it out. Our center was late on the swing and just didn't have an option, did Raymond, to get that puck out. My goodness, and Hawks gets it cleared, bounces right off the official. That dude's been in the way all night. And here come the Huskies. Johnson's gonna attack. Goes shot, save. Good job by Nolan to get out there. Jarowski tries to hit Lang, and Lang had his gosh darn stick in the air again. He's got to get his stick on the ice, man. Multiple times tonight, we're trying to get through the neutral zone, and we got our stick waist high. Rosner circles the offensive zone. Setting something up, shot, screen, hits traffic in front. Roush tries to fight through, and then it's cleared and just sent the length of the ice by Charles as he's trying to relieve the pressure in the D zone. Jarowski had a nice little breakout play, had Lang cutting through the middle of the ice, and Lang had a stick up by the ceiling. I'm not sure why you'd cut through the middle of the ice on a breakout if you're not going to have your stick down where the puck is. Nothing more frustrating. You run a clean breakout through the neutral zone with speed and turn it over. 8:27 left in the third. Prodzinski in the circle. Take the faceoffs on the strong side against Klecker. Klecker one shot by Roush right on. Blocker to side by Nolan. Chipped up the wall by Suffrans. Caden Grass centers to Prodzinski. Prodzinski kicks it wide to Hagen. Hagen hits the brakes. Little nifty stop and go there by Hagen. Sends it back down below the net. Prodzinski first one on it, then Grass. Grass runs into some traffic down low. Prodzinski ends up with the puck on his stick. Battles off 2 Huskies, and 26 comes away with it for the Huskies. Held at the point by St. George. Huskies kind of bottled up now, and they just are going to send it down the length of the ice right on net. Klecker was going to be the first one on it. So Nolan's going to just take the face off and not risk it. He didn't have a lot of options there. It wasn't icing. It was going to be right on his near side post. So better just to take the draw and live to fight another day. Hagen in the face-off circle, strong side. See if we can't run this breakout play that we want to run here. Off the official skate, kicks out to the Huskies. 15, zips it around the boards. That's Kath. Kath out to Spurgeon. Spurgeon to Mitchell. Mitchell backhand misses everything. Out to Johnson. Johnson's trying to walk through the middle, runs into traffic, hits the brakes. 37s couldn't quite handle that puck. Steered aside by Nolan. Raymond. Up to Prodzinski. Prodzinski out to Hagen. Raymond drags a foot to stay on sides, and Hagen turns the puck over, and away go the Huskies back the other way. 15, shot, score! Kath. That trailer is always the most dangerous guy in the play, and we just had a lazy back checker as we just didn't quite get there. And I'm not sure who came out to block it, but Kath got around everybody and buried it top blocker side and beat Nolan. Charles in the corner took away one, tied up the stick. That was Curtin coming out to block the shot and just beats Nolan, high blocker there. I think that was Raymond back checking. Raymond was down low. He's had a lot of minutes, so I know he's tired, but really like him to try to catch that kid there. That high guy
Scoring
is
for the
so
Huskies,
dangerous.
number 15, Jackson Kath. Assisted by number 37, Caleb Ringhofer.
So Ringhofer with the assist. And Kath with the goal. So Winhawks back chasing one here as Klecker comes away with the puck, looking for a centering feed. St. George gets just enough of that, and it's sent out to neutral ice. Picked up by Knott. Knott goes to his partner, 26, throws it down deep. It's Davidson. Roush down low, tips over St. George. St. George throws it right out to the point. Klecker standing on the back door uncovered. Suffrens redirects to St. George. St. George tried to send it out to Blake, but Blake was out of position there a little bit. Was number 44, Herber, getting his rep there and just couldn't quite get out to the ice where he needed to be, where St. George anticipated him being anyway. Puck tied up, we got a pile of bodies, and the whistle's gonna blow here as they couldn't quite get the puck out. Underneath Curtin, number 3 for the Huskies, number 8. Little pig pile here on the blue line. .554 left in the third. Winhawks down 1 on a goal by Kath. Lost that trailer, and he came in high last and just buried his shot. Had an opportunity. Rim play to Drowski. Drowski's out. He's got Curtin with him again. This looks familiar. Drowski still couldn't quite find the handle. Throws it on net. No rebound as Stetler. Maybe his first save of the period here with 5:45 left. Drowski, they ran that rim play to Drowski earlier, and it looked identical to that, where we got out of the zone clean, and Drowski couldn't quite get the handle. He had Curtin cutting that time, had Curtin cutting last time, and we just couldn't get that to materialize into a good entry. So, Drowski with a quick shot, right in the glove save of Stetler. Prodzinski, down in the corner, out to Grass. Grass tries to dance through one, doesn't quite make it work as Mitchell took his lunch and got it out to his winger there. Prodzinski finds the puck back in his hand, and they're going to call a hand pass, and I just don't know about that. He caught it and dropped it. They're going to say he caught it and steered it a direction, or that he closed his hand on it. And maybe he closed his hand on it, but does not matter. They're going to call it. Down the other way we go. 5:27 left in the third. Winhawks trailing by 1. Prodzinski's line out with Hagen and Caden Grass. Charles and Raymond on the blue line. Mitchell for the Huskies in the face-off circle with Ringhoff and Kath. Kath gave the go-ahead goal to the Huskies there. Give them the 5-4 lead late into the third period. Here we are now. Raymond to Charles. Charles up to Caden Grass. Charles to chuckle a little bit as looks familiar there from our boys, but Charles handcuffs Grass as he throws the pass right on the dasher, and Grass is like, what do you want me to do with that, man? Hit the tape, I'm wide open. Puck near side, picked up there by Mitchell. Mitchell throws it back down deep. Ringhoff on the forecheck. Charles chips it loose for a minute. Ringhoff back on the puck, looking to center. Hits 3 or 4 bodies, bounces far side. Hagen, first one on it. He's got a head of speed. He's got his whole line mates with him. Good defensive stand there, and the puck is rimmed out to Prodzinski. Prodzinski holds, throws it back down deep. Caden Grass, first one on it. Caden making it look something happen. Held up by Johnson. Hagen joins in. Roush joins in. Roush comes away with the puck. Runs a nice little stretch pass to Kath. Kath tries to go right back to him, but Prodzinski gets his stick in the way, but Roush manages to fight his way through trouble and maintain possession back in the D zone, goal the Winhawks. Prodzinski chips it around nicely to Suffrens. Suffrens ahead to Hagen. Hagen right to Prodzinski's stick. He's 1-on-3. Prodzinski dancing around for a minute, waiting for guys to change behind him, getting some reinforcements down there. Roush, first one on it. Prodzinski puts a body on him, comes away with the puck. Tripped up momentarily. Roush throws it over to Rosner. Rosner chips it out in the ice. It's a foot race. Klecker versus Suffren. Suffren's going to win that. Tries to go to his partner, St. George, who just kind of overskated the play. Ryan Hawks jumps off the bench and gets it into neutral ice. Right to the stick of Rosner. Rosner's going to look to get a shot. Hits the brakes, blows a tire, and the Winhawks are off to the races. St. George picks it up, goes far side to Herber. Herber wasn't quite ready for that pass, but at least he keeps it out into neutral ice. Back down deep they go. First one on it. Gavin Cameron. Huskies touch it back in the zone. Herber centering feed to Cameron. Cameron gets a little bit on it, and he's going to hustle on the forecheck as his teammates change behind him. Cameron finishes the check down low. Puck comes up near side boards, half wall. Klecker chips it out to neutral ice. Curtin, first one on it. Turns, sends it out to the neutral zone. Right to Raymond's stick. Raymond chips it ahead. He's got Lang. Lang, shot, save, rebound. Still sitting there. Nobody home. Raymond tried to get there and he couldn't quite make it happen. And the officials blow the puck, or the play dead as the net came off. It's Boring's errand. Just a great opportunity on the zone. A clean zone entry. Finally, by the Winhawks, as they had Lang cutting right to the net. Bouncing puck, standing on the back door. Just couldn't get there. Could Raymond in time. So, timeout called here by the Winhawks. Going to draw something up here. As you were looking at that replay, man, oh man, what an opportunity for the Winhawks to tie this game up as Lang snuck that through. A nice little shot through the legs of 22. Jarowski was just on the wrong side of the net. Raymond got down there just a hair late. And got to hand it to the Huskies as they just got enough of that puck to get it out of there, or it was in the back of the net. So, 2:52 left. Winhawks find themselves down what? I don't know what the shots are this period, but the Huskies have been in the offensive zone most of this period. I think Stetler's got, maybe that was his third, fourth save of the period. So we'll see what Winhawks coach drives up here for the offensive zone. Something quick. Keep his top line fresh. See if they can't find one in the back of the net and even this thing up with 2:52 left to play in the third. Times like that, I wish I was running the camera so I could swivel that sucker around and show Wadowitz just getting down. Either that or he's falling asleep, he's trying to wake back up. I haven't decided yet. I don't think Wadowitz gets tired. I've never met a Wadowitz get tired yet in my life. Oh, maybe a couple of them. He tends to disagree here. So, offensive zone draw. Prodzinski in the circle. Got Lang to his right, Curtin to his left. Hagen out at the point with Raymond. And the puck squirts out to Raymond. It bounces over his stick. And that's Ringhoff trying to pressure for the Huskies. Roush first one on it there. Now he turns around and comes back. Nice little chip play to Curtin. Curtin trying to walk around Johnson. Overskates the puck right to the stick of Johnson. Curtin tried to get out there in time, but Kath found his way out of the zone. Out to Ringhoff, and Mitchell is flying. Raymond misses a check. And a whole bunch of Huskies with their sticks in the air coming through the slot looking for action, but the Winhawks got back just enough. Raymond, Hagen at the blue line. Raymond tries to walk back to the middle. Gets through one shot. Oh, just steered aside by Stetler. Nice save. Not sure how Raymond got through all that, made it work, but he did. Bounces out to Prodzinski, who's going to get a whole head of speed, and he's going to come through the neutral zone looking at 5 Huskies and looking for some support. That ain't going to work at any level, trying to dance through 5, especially with the Huskies top 10 playing pretty good tonight. So right on to Lang's stick. Lang shot steered aside easily by Stetler. And off the roof goes Johnson. Johnson trying to get it clear, and he banging his stick going, why is this roof so dang short? In the barns we play in, that's a nice easy play, and here it's off the roof, about to knock somebody out. Either way, we'll take the offensive zone draw again here. Same setup. Only difference is now we got 6 guys on the ice as Charlie has pulled Nolan out of the net. So you got Curtin, Grass, Prodzinski, Hagen, Lang, and Raymond. Bunch of guys looking to get some offense. Face off one back to Hagen. Hagen goes over to Raymond. Raymond shot blocked, and he's in a foot race now against Klecker. Klecker ties his stick up. Hagen tries to get on the puck, over skates it. Now's not the time to be standing around. Prodzinski comes back with the puck. Gets it over far side to Curtin. Curtin shot, redirect, puck is loose. Shot saved by Stetler, it's still loose. Oh, and they get a whistle as the puck was laying on the doorstep. And I think Stetler went down hard, or at least he's laying in the net. Maybe he's just shocked they blew the whistle as I am. But the official on the back side of the net lost sight of the puck and blew it dead before the Winhawks could do any more damage. They were banging away on that rebound and handed to Stetler, who's given up 4 tonight, but man, oh man, he's come up big when it mattered here late, and that was a big, big save by Stetler. So, no, I think Owatonna called their timeout. I could be wrong, but I think Owatonna called their timeout to try to get their 5 a little break here. We're going to have an offensive zone draw, minute 18 left in the third, and I'm guessing the Winhawks are going to keep those same 6 out there and see if they can't generate some offense here and get to that net, finish the job, tie it up, see what can happen after that. So, minute 18 to play. Timeout, Huskies. Need a little offense here, boys. Yeah, Stetler hanging out in his crease there last time. A really nice job of keeping that puck out of the net. There were bodies everywhere, pucks bouncing and sticks flailing, and just couldn't quite push that puck through the rest of the way. Gives coach for the Winhawks a chance to draw up what he wants again. We're going to get a draw this time. Same circle as last time, to the left of Stetler. I'll put Prodzinski in the face-off circle. This time they're going to put Lang out at the point instead of Hagen. Hagen's going to dive down low. Curtin and Grass out with him. Puck drop, one back by the Huskies. Rim play out. Overskated by Roush, but not by Mitchell. Prodzinski picks up the puck, throws it to Lang. Lang throws it back down deep. No icing, they waved it off as they determined the Huskies could have played it. Near side, Lang throws it down to nobody, and that puck is shot up into the stands. And that ain't the fault of the roof. That is just Johnson saying, get this out of here. 59-9, as close to 1 minute as you can have here remaining in the period. Lang coming off. Sufferin's going on to the point. Face-off tied up there momentarily. Puck squirted out loose. Raymond in neutral ice. Roush is giving chase. Raymond then throws it out. Second one. The fans are just busy over here. Huskies fans screaming. They wanted the face-off to be all the way down. It's going to be right at the center face-off circle here. Lang caught his breath and he's back out there again. Hagen in the face-off circle this time. Won by Mitchell. Right to Raymond. Raymond's going to push. Throws the puck down below the goal line. First one on is Curtin. Curtin's got some support by Grass. Curtin gets driven into the boards real hard. Dangerous play. Curtin still down. Huskies fans don't like the call. I don't know what they're griping about. I didn't see the replay, but it looked like he went right through Curtin's numbers, and Curtin's still on the ice. Trainer's coming out to take a look at him. Curtin, a pretty tough young man, but went face first into the boards there. It's always nice of the visiting fans to scream like maniacs when a kid's hurt. All right, officials settle down a fan as the kid's laying there hurt and he wants to scream like a maniac. Get back to hockey here with 38 seconds left. 5-minute major, which doesn't mean a whole lot here with 38 seconds left, but it could if we tie things up, which very well could happen. So 6-on-4 hockey, 38-5 left to play. Same group out there for the Winhawks.
5-minute major assessed to number 26 of the Huskies. 5 minutes for boarding.
Winhawks taking a little time to dance it around. Rebound, puck, yeah, and they score! You bet! As Suffrens buries the rebound and almost kills himself into the boards to celebrate. That's what I'm talking about. Big goal for the Winhawks. Tie it up. Now let's go see what happens. Winhawks made me a little nervous there dancing on the blue line, but they got their opportunity, and Suffrens did not miss on the back door. Now we're going to have the man advantage for 27.2 seconds left in the third period, boys and girls. See if we can't finish this thing in regulation. Come on, fire up there, Winhawk fans. Look, oh! Face off one.
Scoring for your Winhawks, number 13, Alex Suffrens. Assisted by number 3, Jacob Lang, and number 7, Tristan Hagen.
Puck just couldn't quite be handled there by Grass on the hit him in the skate there. Prodzinski was trying to find him quick, and he did so. Grass to Raymond. Raymond's coming through the full head of speed. Shot steered aside nicely by Stetler. Raymond throws it at the net with time expiring, and that'll do it for regulation. 5-on-5, 4:22 left in the man advantage for the Winhawks. Now that penalty means something. Like I said, it may not mean something in the moment, but it sure does now as we tied it up. Alex Suffrens getting to the back door. What a coaching decision. Put in a young kid at the doorstep, and he finishes the job. The freshman, Alex Suffrens, finds his way in the back of the net, tied up. I like it. Let's see if we can't get this replay pulled up for you folks. You can take a look at it one more time. Fun for the whole family. Raymond shoots it, redirect down low by Suffrens, kicks out to Hagen, and Hagen puts it right back on net through traffic. And Suffrens has that bouncing puck, and good for him because you know what? That's harder than it looks when that puck is bouncing like that, to get a blade on it like he did. That was Lang that redirected down low. Steered aside nicely by Stetler. Hagen throws it right back on net through Johnson's legs. Stetler got across. Looked like Lang maybe changed direction again. That puck bounced, and Suffrens just, gosh, the timing on that play is really unbelievable to catch that puck right as it bounces. And he had the whole net to look at there. And that freshman was fired up. He was so excited. I've known Alex for quite a few years. Pretty good skater. He about biffed it 3 times coming over to celebrate. He couldn't figure out how to skate for about 10 seconds there. He was floating above the ice, man. His feet stopped working, his brain stopped working, everything was good. Good job, way to battle. What a back and forth night. I wondered what this would look like. I had a feeling it would be one of these games where it was pretty evenly matched. And tell you what, the Huskies have kind of dominated the period, especially through the first 12 minutes. Like I said, a lot like the first period. I mean, goodness gracious, couldn't get out of the D zone. They're trapping us, dumping it down deep, making us break it out, mishandling pucks. Nothing real clean. Then we get it out in the neutral zone. We got a clean exit, ton of speed, sticks are in the air instead of on the ice, turn it over, back down we go. But the Winhawks just keep finding a way to battle back. So it says a lot about these young men, their resilience to play this game the right way and keep going, fight through some special team stuff here in the third and take advantage when it counted. So good time for that power play goal to knot it up at 5 apiece. They'll catch their breath and they're gonna have a power play for 4:19 to start the extra session here. So 35 seconds, we'll get the puck drop, get back at it. All right, free hockey. Everybody likes a little extra hockey on a Saturday night. Face-off won by the Winhawks, one of about 2 tonight. Back to Raymond. Raymond finds a handle up to Curtin. Curtin gets it in, trying to set something up on the power play. Letting things settle down, tries to go cross ice. Long stretch pass to Caden Grass. Caden Grass settles it down, goes out to the point to Prodzinski. Prodzinski to Raymond. Raymond throws it off Hagen's stick, and Hagen deflects it down low. Johnson gives Curtin a little extra shove. Tell you what, whoever's in charge of DJ tonight's doing a good job. I don't know what you think, Wadowitz, but finally got some music in here we can handle, right? Offensive zone draw for Hagen in the circle. Prodzinski on the blue line, one back to Prodzinski. Shot, save, goal, yeah, boy! I was gonna say redirect, but that'll do it. Prodzinski buries it, high glove, just absolutely beats Stetler. And that'll do it as the Winhawks battle all night and end up winning the game 6-5, 20-some seconds into the extra session. And they took advantage of the special teams when it mattered. Prodzinski just rips that shot, won a couple faceoffs when it mattered. What a game for the Winona Winhawks as they defeat the Owatonna Huskies 6-5 in overtime. Ave and Prodzinski with the game winner to seal the deal. Stetler making big saves to keep the Huskies around when they needed to. Nolan showing up. And they'll send the Huskies home grumpy. Makes for a long bus ride after that game. So great job by both teams battling all the way through. It's knotted up here and there. Both teams had a chance with a lead. And the antics are still going as the officials are teeing guys up as they're getting off the ice. And if these Huskies aren't careful, they're going to find themselves missing games after this. So nice job for the Winhawks to pull this out and keep battling. Like I said, it shows a lot of resilience of this group because the Huskies had us on our heels for a better part of 2 periods. I mean, the Huskies really, really controlled play early in the first through about 12 minutes. I don't think Stetler saw a shot. And then they really controlled play again in the third through about 12 minutes. I don't think Stetler saw a shot. So for the Winhawks to just kind of hang around, see what's going to happen. Freshman gets a game-tying goal with about 30 seconds left. 6-on-4. And then the Winhawks jump back out with the man advantage and win a faceoff. Get that puck out to Prodzinski. Prodzinski walks middle and absolutely just shoots a laser glove side and beats Stetler clean to win the game. What a fun night of hockey here at Bud King Ice Arena. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube channel. If you're home watching, well wishes to the coaching staff here for the Winhawks as they were shorthanded. Coach Burns had to step in and see if he could keep from confusing everybody, and whatever he did, it worked out for tonight. So good job, Coach Burns, for stepping in. Charlie did a heck of a job drawing things up, making the magic happen tonight late in the game, and the Winhawks come away with a 6-5 victory in overtime. That'll do it for us here. Thank you, Ryan Wadowitz. Heck of a job as always. Sid Thompson, get healthy. Coach Marty Raymond, rest up. You got work to do yet. The season is not over. Let's keep battling and see what can happen the rest of the way. Enjoy your weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you next time.